Namaskara, everyone, and this is a experience sharing session with Arlino. He's our student. He learned hydroponics with us in Belesiri. I think around 5-6 months back. I don't know.
Almost
Okay, and he got his first.
minimum 4 months.
Yeah. So first harvest. So how this conversation will help beginners is, most of the beginners when they join our classes, they think, that it's very simple, very easy kind of thing. But as they start doing it, they will realize that it's a simple technique, but not easy. So that is when lots of challenges they will start facing, and we start helping them. So, and what I like about Arlino was, he used to ask lots of questions, when he started joined our course, and along with making beautiful notes on his iPad, that's also I liked a lot. I took his notes also with me. So today I want to ask him questions because he has got results. So that is the plan for today. So Alino, straight question.
Yes,
What
sir.
do you
Yes, sir. So to give a background about myself, before I say how did I do and all, to give a background so that gives a clarity.
Yeah.
How did I do? What did I do? So actually, I am a full-time stock market trader. I have business in constructions.
Mm,
We have a mining business. We have construction business, and I do full-time stock market.
mm,
So this is my working background. And this actually, I have a lot of responsibility on my shoulder that keeps me all the time busy. Almost in a week, I might be traveling almost 2,000 to 3,000 kilometers fair in a week, every week. Because every time sir calls me, he'll be like, first he used to ask me, are you in Bangalore? Now he knows I'll be not in Bangalore. I won't be in my home sometimes because I will be a different place. I'll be in Udupi, Mangalore. I'll be in Gadag. I'll be in Hospet.
mm.
So many different places. So that's my background.
Okay. So with all
So
this busy schedule, you started growing. Oh, that's
yes,
wonderful.
I started growing.
Yeah. Why you chose hydroponics as such?
Because I have seen my dad. My dad is not a farmer, but he
Mm,
loves growing.
mm,
He has a small garden in our house. He does a lot of work and he gets result. Of course, he does put a lot of effort and time,
mm.
but I don't have the time.
Right.
But I need to. I love the growing thing because growing something is always like producing something naturally, and
Correct.
that feel I've always wanted to experience. Because if my dad can do, I also want to do.
Mm,
So, and also that I see agriculture as a very great sector in terms of business and economy.
mm.
So, once I am successful in small areas, I can bring this as my pet project so
Okay.
that I can also make this widely commercial.
Okay. So what did you grow first? You tried.
My first try was because sir in our first class he taught us how to grow palak.
Yeah.
So my first trial was palak, and at the beginning when I saw, I thought it might be quite easy.
Yeah.
That was my first impression. Okay, this is how you have to do. And I observed very carefully. I had recorded everything. I
True.
saw the recording at least so many times, and I had written detailed notes, and I read that notes again and again and again. So I thought, okay, I'm confident and I can grow. But it's not exactly the case, even with a lot of energy and
Mm.
enthusiasm.
Yeah.
So, but still, Palak being Palak, so it has given me a result. Recently, I harvested my Palak, and a small area has given me more than 300 grams of Palak.
Wow.
Like less half a square feet area,
Mm,
half a square feet area that I had carefully planted, and I used all my techniques
mm,
along with the complete guidance of the sir.
mm,
Even that method also actually to use that platform and everything was given by sir actually.
mm.
But that exact way to follow had given me more than just half, less than half square feet, I guess.
Okay.
Just a small bucket, not even a bucket, it's a tray.
Okay.
Small, less than half a square feet. It's given more than 300 grams of palak.
So you
Today
tried
we made that.
pot culture, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Deep pot culture. Okay.
The pot culture I tried, and the same palak we cooked today. It
Mhm.
was very nice.
Wow.
I tell you, everybody in my home. I only cooked it,
Mm.
so I wanted to cook it by myself. I cooked palak paneer today, and it was very nice.
Wow.
Actually, I wanted first harvest it, I wanted to sell.
Mm.
That is like the businessman in me, but I was like, no. Let's be connected.
Yes,
Let's
correct.
let me use it for myself first. Then let me commercialize
Absolutely. See, always the farmers should eat good things first themselves, right?
first.
Then you sell the same thing to others. Lots of farmers don't do that, unfortunately. But I'm so contentful. Whenever someone, I mean, I'm very thankful to you because you tried something and you got the results. Though I have been teaching, it doesn't matter, until you get some success, right? So, how your family members felt it? Like
Ha.
they must have.
That's a very nice story to tell.
Uh,
Because it's not that this is not the first sapling that I had. I mean, the seeds that I had tried to get the sprouts and germinate and then go to the next process. This was like my third or fourth batch to
okay.
tell, frankly.
Huh.
Till this first harvest, because I've seen my dad has always been mocking that 100 times you come, 100 times you go and you're doing some circus.
Hmm.
Why you want all these things?
Hmm.
100 times you're making mess at the backside. I only have to clean everything. That result is not coming and you're not leaving it.
Hmm.
Uh, so many things he was saying, but first that harvested so many palak at once. So
Wow.
he did not speak anything, but my mom was very happy.
You're speechless.
He was speechless. He just had what I cooked today in the morning,
Nice.
but mom was very happy that oh, something amazing.
Fantastic.
And she was like, "Yes, we are eating something we have grown."
Right.
So she had that connectedness to herself.
Amazing. Very nice.
So, and also that even my sister was saying, because
Hmm.
I still believe that the first day that
Hmm.
when I came back from the training, I
Hmm.
told that I'm so excited. Now I have complete idea on how to grow,
Hmm.
uh, how to grow veggies or any other vegetables.
Hmm.
Now I'll go home and I'll do this, I'll do that.
Hmm.
But she was saying me, I'll not believe you.
Hmm.
First you do.
Hmm.
First you do. First you produce.
Hmm.
Show me. Then I'll believe. The first thing that I did was I harvested. It was so much of palak leaves. I took a photo. First I sent it her. My first harvest. She
So
was also so happy.
more than the challenges, growing challenges, you
Yes, it
had
was.
challenges from the family members.
Yeah, family. It was like a.
I mean, more than
It was
challenges.
directly
Yeah. Sorry.
personal reputational challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Personal reputational challenge it was.
True.
But for a long term thing, this mindset, like if I'm growing for personal reputation or something,
Hmm.
absolutely no use. If I
Hmm.
want to grow for a long term, I need to have
Right.
that love towards growing.
Hmm.
And once we love it and when we like it,
Hmm.
definitely we can sustainably do it for a long,
Yeah.
long
Yeah.
time.
Nothing like it.
Because I have this goal and I want to grow in that way.
Okay. So what challenges you faced initially? Because I know you had problems with the saplings, elongation.
Yeah.
You said, "Oh, I didn't do this."
Because, yeah, because the first time, sir exactly told me there are so many people who failed just to germinate and transplant only.
Yeah,
And I told myself in my mind that I should not be the student. I
yeah.
should get the result in the
Attempt.
first try itself because I should not be this person that who failed in this thing
Mm,
only.
mm,
I should be that student who got the success in first attempt only.
mm,
I did everything. I kept it in the dark because I was to keep that in the dark. Then you can regrow it. Something I like that I did, but I did not know when to expose it to light.
mm.
So what did I do was I kept in dark for a really long time, and that when it got germinated, these saplings were searching for light, and I kept them in darkness.
Yeah,
They did not even leave two leaves properly. It was that elongated.
correct.
It was the stems were that long. So almost for 20 days I kept, and they died, and that batch was discarded. But I had that palak seeds that sir had given. There were so many seeds in that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. I went back to somewhere to my work and all. Then again, 1 month gap happened. Then I was like, let me give some time properly. Then because I'll watch it carefully. If I'm there, I can take care of it. If I'm not there, I'm not able to take care of it. So I thought that then what I did again, I did the same process. I planted seeds and everything. This day, because sir had told that 5 to 6 days or 7 days you have to keep in dark, then expose it and give nutrition, something like that. But the detail actually has said that once it starts sprouting, it asked me a question. Actually, had asked me a question, sir, that what will you do once one seed germinate and others have not? What will you do? He had asked a
Mm.
question.
Yeah,
Everybody, we said, we'll wait, we'll wait, we'll wait. He said that you should not wait. You have to one have grown or not. But once it has germinated, you have to transplant.
correct.
This detail I missed. I
Okay.
missed this detail and I failed two times.
Wow.
And I failed two times that I kept it for like 6 days. They had germinated already,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, okay, let 6 days happen.
You're waiting.
Then I will see. Yeah, I was waiting to for the days to complete.
Mm.
See, this is when I understood that these are not like book values that the
Correct.
reading comes for the 4 or 5 or 6 and exact the reading matches. Then I will work according to that. No, a
This is
lot of
formula.
parameters. There's no like exact formula,
Mm.
but we have to understand all the conditions that the place that I'm living in, the environment, the moisture that I'm trying to introduce to the plants.
Correct.
Everything matters. So second time also, even though I had removed it out for 5 days, but they had germinated, and even after keeping it for sunlight, they were not able to survive because they had just the stems were this long, and once the two leaves had come, don't have the strength to
Correct.
handle those leaves.
You're weak. Mm.
They started falling,
Mm.
and they stopped taking water and nutrition, and they died.
Nice.
And that process took almost for 20 plus days
Mm.
because I was like in a hope that they might survive,
Mm.
something like that can happen, but no, because I had failed in the beginning, but I simply wasted with them almost a week.
Okay.
That
Great.
there went my second attempt. And
Mm.
third attempt, then I asked sir, because till then I did not ask him anything. Why I'm
Okay.
failing? I had my self pride that
You wanted to
if I
give him a
ask, then
surprise.
he'll come to know that.
Mm.
Yeah, I had to give him surprise. If I ask, then I'll come to know that I failed two times, and I'm not the student that who got the result for the first time. But I was like second time, no, it's okay. Let me ask. So I asked him, sir, just it has germinated. Should I keep it out or not? I was like, first you keep it out.
Mm.
After that process, when there was no proper germination from others, but only two had germinated. But after that, the beautiful two leaves came. Then that four leaves came. The process that went on,
Started. Mm.
and just when I used to go out and give them that nutrition,
Mm.
even the nutrition factor also, how much sir has done. So I used to see how these plants are reacting
Mm.
to certain this thing because even at the time of that TDS meter that I had bought,
Mm.
my water around our in Shimoga, it
Mm.
used to show what natural normal water, municipality water TDS around 110.
Okay.
I was surprised. Why 110? Because sir had said that normal water will have 250, 300. I thought my meter is wrong,
Mm.
and I had paid 2,000 rupees for the meter.
Okay.
91 written, and it is wrong. But then I checked with the groundwater, it was proper.
Okay.
So we that I experimented a little with the readings and the pH and get the TDS readings and all, so that to see how they react.
Mm.
But largely to an extent, what sir has said every time that stages and stages to change the number, and I thought, okay, let me not experiment with my thing. Let me listen.
Mm.
Let me listen what sir is saying. Then I'll implement. Then I'll see the result. Once I see the result, my next phases are like experimenting phases.
Mm.
So what kind of experiment if I do? How what kind of results I'm getting? And I'm doing data collection. I'm not just doing it randomly. I'm collecting data every time that I'm doing any changes
You're
because I'll not
collecting
get
on
data
the
again because I
spot
cannot.
data, maybe.
Uh, yes,
Okay.
data collection is very important.
Mm.
So, but after that, when they started to grow, and once it came to the transplant stage, then I showed sir that sir, four leaves have come. I showed him through the camera actually. That four leaves have come, and he was like, "Ah, okay, quickly you transplant it." And for my bad luck, what happened was once I came back from Bangalore, I got that Bangalore's complete viral fever, and I was down for 2 weeks.
Okay.
For like almost 8 days, it had to get transplant, but I did not transplant.
Yes, yes, you told
For
me.
8 days, 8 days they were in that sapling stage only.
Mm.
More than four leaves have come. They have grown more than the capacity in that growing tray, but I did not transplant for them to that net cups.
Okay.
But still they survive. So I was like thinking, what is how nature is. They just want to survive no matter what,
True, true, true.
however is
Try
the
their best.
condition. Yes, but
Correct.
somehow they thrived.
Mm,
Then I got well. Then I transplanted
nice.
because it took bit work for that thermocol uh, to bring thermocol and to
Mm,
get it whole and make the system and all. It was not in my strength,
mm.
but they survived
Nice.
and they gave result.
Awesome. So what's your next plan? I mean, what do you want to grow next? Or what is
Uh,
what's
my
the
so I have just harvested. I know that this same batch will give me at least two more yield.
yeah.
I believe that because already small leaves are coming, so the same thing will give me two more leaves for sure, two more harvest for sure. So along with this, now my next stage is like I want to grow coriander and gongura.
Okay.
So I need to see. I know I might not get result ASAP. Even with that, I might fail two batches because I do now. I know how to grow palak. Someone asked me, I can confidently say,
Mm,
but not other things. So
correct.
now I need to experiment with the starting phase with coriander and
Gongura.
gongura
Okay.
because the leafy greens are quite easy.
True.
I know that. So I thought, let me try with these two things. But I'll try two things together because I have equipments, I have the system,
Mm,
I know the process. So I'll grow two things at once,
okay.
and I'll record both of these leafy greens data. So
Fantastic.
that's my like next plan.
Nice.
Once I'm able to grow these three crops perfectly, and once I know its data,
Mm,
how fairly it survives in different
mm,
season.
correct.
Then I have a plan to grow this exact system in at least 500, not 500, at least 300 square feet area
Mm,
as an experiment,
mm,
large scale experiment.
nice. Good. I
I
am
have a
happy that
timeline and
you are saying 300 square feet is large because many people think that's small. But actually, you learn lots of things in a small area itself.
small,
You should always think big, but start small. So that's what you're doing. I'm
small.
proud of you.
I
So,
started from a tray.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I started from a tray. The growth is from
That's
the
what
tray now.
everybody should do. That's the purpose of this whole session. Okay, I want to tell the
Concept.
beginners. Yeah. So, how was the support from Belesiri? You already
Yes.
told. Just summarize if you want to
Yes.
summarize.
Yes. Definitely, sir. Yeah, the same thing that I said. That's like the third batch success was actually largely after your guidance that how you asked me to change certain things that I was doing. So definitely, I know for sure that simple way to get success is to follow your guidance.
Thank you.
Because I also have a guru. Because he says that see when someone knows someone point and he's at a guru's place, and when he says it has to be done like that,
Correct.
we being students, it's our duty to respect it and follow it. But we are at a place and generation it is very difficult for us to listen and follow. We want to do it on our own,
Yeah, yeah,
and we want to fail, get a
yeah.
lot of beatings, and then listen to our gurus. So I don't want to do that mistake.
Thank you.
I have a doubt. I will definitely
Yeah.
consult myself because I know because see the third batch was a result because of your guidance, which I was so egoistic to admit that I'm not able to grow on my own.
So
Yeah,
yeah, that's a very
I
beautiful thing you're telling because if you don't ask, I will not be able to tell anything. So
exactly.
you started sending me pictures and you started asking me, is it right? Is it wrong? Then only I could help you. And many people after two attempts, like after two failures, they'll stop doing it. So uh, that is not good. So I through this video, I tell all my students, please, or anybody else who wants to join my training session, please ask me. Take advantage of me as a guru, okay, so that others can also listen. And what message you want to give to beginners, Alino?
So it's a I don't know, very simple. It's a very beautiful experience because one has to harvest that have the experiencing that first harvest is really personal. We
True.
might do and we might produce a lot of different produce and products and all, but growing a crop and harvesting for the first time,
Mm,
it's a very personal and it's a very humble feeling.
mm.
I felt very connected
Correct.
to the nature, and I'm not just exaggerating, but I'm
Yeah, I know.
trying to give as much as a real
Coming from
feeling
your
because
heart.
For because 2.5 months I had put behind 2.5 3 months I had put behind a single crop to get a yield. So much circus I had done. I have not invested a lot of money, but I have invested a very little bit money because I see that whenever I invest something, at least a little bit of return it has to give, and I'll not be at peace until it doesn't give back that return.
Yeah.
So 3 months of my time, patience, energy, and everything that I had given,
Great.
and once it gives back, that it's a very
Rewarding. Yeah.
pleasant feeling.
True. And I mean, that's what I'm saying, even when people challenge you, then actually you should be thankful to the people who challenged you.
To
I
challenge
know.
us.
I mean, they were doubtful. Like many of my students tell that, like they don't know, right, how to grow without soil. How is it possible? That's how they question. So now they're happy. Everybody's happy. So thank you so much for your wonderful experience sharing and your time.